I was asked to write a piece for baritone and electronics. As a composer, there's sort of really only a few things that you can do with that. You can have a laptop on the stage that's accompanying the baritone in some way. But I wanted something a little bit more interactive and something that the baritone, in fact, had more control over. So recently, my husband and I started a rock band, and as part of that, I have an electric mandolin. It's a Mandocaster. It's the coolest thing ever. And I have this huge pedal board that I've been amassing, and one of the pedals I got is a looper pedal. A looper pedal, if you don't know, means you can record a loop and it will play, and then you can play things over the top of it, or you can add to that loop. So I set out the pitches that I wanted. I played around with my looper pedal for a really long time and singing into it while I had a cold. It was pretty funny actually. And seeing what I could create, and then coming back to the manuscript and writing and thinking about writing a line, and then on the next line having that line and writing a line on top of that, and again for the third line. So that was really interesting and cool. It's like writing a canon, but with yourself and a pedal. Another part of the project was that we solicited poets to write texts for us. Lauren wrote this wonderful poem. It's actually sort of a set of 2 poems called June. Some of the things I liked about the poems was that it was a really personal voice. So, reading the poems, you felt like you were the voice that was coming out of these poems. And I also loved that they were brand new poems. The poems were called June because she had actually written them in June of this year. So it's super, super new poetry, which as a new music composer, I find really exciting. Network for New Music was actually my very first outside of school performance in Philadelphia ever. So Network for Music has a really special place in my heart, I think. It was the first group that I ever put on my bio. So I love Network for New Music for giving emerging composers, student composers even, the opportunity to have their works played by professionals in professional environments. I think they're one of the best organizations in Philadelphia for not only performing new music, but fostering a culture of new artists and brand new music that's literally hot off the presses.